Hello, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. And this is Zuzana Mukumai, and I am here for you if you have partner from abroad, or maybe you're planning to get one, or you had one in the past, it didn't work out, and you are still figuring out what the heck happened that it didn't work out. Today, I would love to talk to you about hobbies in common. Are hobbies in a relationship really a key to a successful relationship? Because I heard so many women complaining and thinking about if really having the lack of common interest is a sign that the relationship is not gonna work. So if you would ask me if hobbies in common are important for a successful relationship, I would say, who cares? There are more important things than hobbies in common. And I pled guilty. I used to be the person who think the hobbies are essential for a successful relationship. And again, I am proof that it's not necessarily the truth. My ex-partner and I, we had lots of hobbies in common. We both loved traveling, we both loved reading, we both loved discovering new cultures, discovering new foods. We both loved going to nature, and it did not work out. Having the hobbies in common was not enough. On the other hand, my husband right now is the exact opposite. He thinks I am crazy book freak. He walks just because of work, because he has to walk every day because of his work. He prefers watching YouTube than the books. He doesn't care so much about food as I do. He's fine when he eats rice with sugar and milk for dinner, and the relationship works. So let's dive in. And the number one thing which I think is really important to realize and to take a mental note once we catch ourselves doing it, because I think we all really do this. So what is it? How would I say it? Let's put it like this. Are our hobbies really more valuable than the hobbies of our partner? Because we who of us is not guilty of saying, oh, but reading is better than watching YouTube videos, or going to nature is better than staying and lying on sofa at home, or traveling is a great hobby. It's so noble, and it teaches us so many things. So why somebody staying at home the whole life? So our job as a partner is not to judge the hobbies of our partner. He is adult, he knows what he's doing, and he most likely has some reason for doing what he is doing. And we will get to it in the point number 2. So I just want to say, if you notice that you are judging the hobbies of your partner, just stop for a minute and breathe out and try to not to judge. I don't want to talk about like the scientific proofs that reading influences our brain into a certain positive way as compared to watching TV. I don't want to do this. I just want to bring more understanding and more empathy into your relationship, because we are partners, we are both equal, and we have our right to choose what we love doing. And I don't think it helps anybody if you judge your partner's hobbies or he judges yours. And often this brings lots of tension in the relationship, because who of us didn't try to convert our partner to the hobby we love doing just because we think it's good for him? So let's do what we love, and let's respect the hobbies of our partners as well. The number 2 thing is to contemplate or to think about why we love what do we love. Did you ever think why so many Italians love having huge long dinners with family and friends? Why do Indians love playing cricket? Or why Zambians living in cities love going to a shopping mall? Or why do Czech people, since I come from Czech Republic, I have to use some example from the Czech Republic. Why do Czech people love hiking and going to nature? There are these similarities you can watch across different nations, and the reason is we all have different culture. Our nations have different history, and it influences our selection of our hobbies we make. Also, what is important to consider is our environment. For example, if I grow up in a big town, I live in a block of flats, I live in an apartment my whole life, then it's logical that during the weekend I want to go to nature, maybe because it's something different and I want to escape the life in a block of flats. I want to see some animals. I want to hear the birds singing. Meanwhile, if somebody grows up in a remote village somewhere in Europe or in Africa, and the nature is part of everyday life, then perhaps the way how you want to spend your weekend is to do something different and experience the modern life, to go to a shopping mall or go to the cinema, and to have nothing to something which has nothing to do with nature. So let's dig a bit deeper and try to find out what is behind of the hobbies of our partner. It would be too simple just to judge that one hobby is better and that to take as a reason why we should try to convert the partner to our hobbies. So maybe he watches the YouTube videos because he is a visual learner and he learns better from YouTube videos. Meanwhile, you learn better when you read. Or maybe he loves staying at home because he's actually saving up for something. Maybe he doesn't like hiking because he's tired from job and he just wants to rest during the weekend. So often when we restrain ourselves from judging whose hobbies are more better, are more beneficial, are more noble, then let's try to understand what is behind, because all of us, we are adults and there is some reason for us to love what we love. And the number 3 thing which I would like to mention is what is really important in the relationship, because I heard so many times women saying that oh, this new boyfriend, he's so nice, I feel so well with him, he makes me laugh, but we have nothing in common, so probably it's not gonna work. Maybe after 1 or 2 months it will be inevitable that the relationship breaks up. And my question is here, why we should throw sticks in front of our feet and try to sabotage our relationship? Because honestly, we did not fall in love with our partner because he loves painting or because he loves reading or because he loves running, but we fell in love with him because of the kind of person he is. So what I am aiming at, maybe you guessed it, it's values. What is really important in the relationship are the values. And if we share the values, we can figure out everything else. Hobbies can change. I think maybe when you were small, you loved something else. Then as a teenager, you love something else. Now as adult, you love something else. So the hobbies are going to change, and even if they don't change, we can work around this. I'm not saying that having no hobbies in common does not mean spending time together, and we are going to talk about it in one of the next videos. But I just want you to realize that what is important are the values, because if we don't meet at the values are much more difficult to change. But hobbies can change, we can work around them, and we can accept them and find ways how to make the relationship work, even if there are no hobbies in common. So if I would like you to take away a few things from this video, it would be: 1, don't judge the hobbies of your partner. to realize what's the reason behind the things he loves, and 3, remember why do you love your partner and what is really important. So let me know if this helped you, and if you figure out the way how to work around the fact that maybe you have no hobbies in common. And let me assure you, it's normal, and there are so many couples who are so different, they have no hobbies in common, but the relationship still works. And let me leave you with one philosophical question. Who actually said that the hobbies in common are key for a successful relationship? Where this opinion appeared in our heads? Because I started to think about it, and I had actually no idea where does this thought comes from. So let me know. Maybe we are just having some thoughts, some beliefs in our heads. We don't know when they come from, and we give them the importance to ruin the relationship when maybe it was the relationship to be. So let's not sabotage our relationship because of things which are not really important, and let's focus what is important. So let me know if you managed to do some tweaks in your relationship after that, or how do you feel about any of those 3 things I mentioned. And if you would love to learn more about the relationship and about the 3 most common mistake I believe that we all make and how to fix them, grab my free video training, and I will be there with you to explain these 3 things. I'm not going to say what they are right now, and tell you how to fix them, because they can really ruin our relationship. And it would be a pity not to learn from others people's mistakes. So that's why I'm here. Let me know how you like the video in the comments. If you have any other questions, I am here for you. So have a great day, and see you in the next video.